Hello, YouTube family. So, I thought today I would do my 22-week update since how I have hit my new week. It's not been too bad of a week. Pretty laid back. I've had a few symptoms here and there, nothing too major. So, actually, missing something that I needed to show. Just a second. Okay, so I realized that last week when I done my 21-week update, I did not show my baby's ultrasound pictures. So I thought I would start out by showing what he looked like the last time I seen him at 8 weeks. So, let me see. My information is on here because I don't see my information on this one. So this was at about 8 weeks and 3 days. This was way before we knew what he was. He's a little bitty, teeny tiny. And then last week we went in to do our anatomy scan. And these pictures are so cute. So we've got the picture of his little bitty face. And got both feet. You can't see all the toes you can't see the toes on the second foot, but she did her best to get both feet in there. See that? And this one's just 1 foot. And there's another picture of his face, but it's not the greatest. This one is my favorite. This one is one of his profile pictures. The cutest little profile. And here is another profile picture. And then our gender reveal. I have had a hard time this week with questioning whether or not he is really a boy, because my husband, this will be baby number 6 for him. So, and he's got one son, which is his oldest. He had him 13 years ago, or 14 years ago. He'll be 15 in a couple of days. And then, there's 4 girls in between. So, it's kind of hard for me to, oh, my lighting is so horrible. It's hard for me to actually believe and accept that I'm having a little boy. So, if you're watching this video and you have an ultrasound that looks like this, please ease my mind. Even though I'm almost 100% sure it is a boy, because the heart rate was really low, and with my girls, their heart rates were always in the 170s, 180s, and his was 146. So, and then I'm carrying really low with him, to where the girls, I did not. My pregnancy symptoms with my kids are completely different when it comes to, my girls were pretty similar, but this one's very different. So I am 22 weeks and 1 day today. I have 18 weeks to go. Wow. Which is only 126 days. So we're getting down there. It's really going to get me once we get underneath of that 100 mark. So by the time I go to my next appointment, I think, or close to, sorry, no, I'm sorry, it won't be. It'll be halfway to my 28-week appointment. I will be under 100 days. Baby movement has gotten quite a bit more frequent, and he's getting stronger and stronger every day. I've actually gotten to where I can feel him from the outside a lot more, and I'm not just trying to think of, well, maybe that was just gas bubbles. No, it's definitely him. I can tell. I can feel him rolling, twisting, turning, kicking, punching. I'm feeling it all now because he's so low. See, also for my ultrasound, she said that little man was still butt down, which is very unusual for me, so it kind of worries me. I don't really want to have a C-section because I've had both of my girls naturally. So, if I don't have to have a C-section, I don't want a C-section because I know that I can do it naturally, unmedicated. I'm good. But back to the baby movement, I am now seeing his kicks. Like, I tried to record it the other night, but as soon as I pulled my camera out and lifted up my shirt, he stopped moving. So I don't know if it was the light that made him stop moving or what, but something got him to stop moving. See, he's very, very low in my uterus. His kicks are more, I'm starting to see them and feel them around my stomach in numerous different places, but he's more of kicking in my pelvic area, like my hip, my bladder. My hip is his favorite place to kick, especially when I go to sleep at night because I lay on my left side to go to sleep. Sorry. At this point in my pregnancy, your feet can grow a size bigger, which I don't know if it's swelling or if it's that my feet are actually growing, because I tried to put my boots on the other day because I could not find my slip-ons. They somehow got pushed further under the bed than what they usually are. So I couldn't find my slip-ons, and I had to go get my daughter off the bus, and it was muddy anyways. So I just decided to put my boots on. Well, they were a little snug. They were hard to get on my feet, and usually I don't have to bend down to pull them over my feet. I did then, and I do still now. So belly button. My belly button is really, really starting to stick out. I'm going to try and I will insert a picture or a video with showing my belly button, because it's hard to do it right now with me using my phone to record. So I'll put an extra video in there, and I'm going to try and start doing that as well, to do my belly shots. I'm very self-conscious about myself. I know I'm pregnant. I know it's normal to get big, but it's just, I've always been picked on my whole life, so I try to not show myself in those ways, but I'm trying to get myself more comfortable. But I had to take my belly ring out, and when I took my belly ring out and noticed that it was kind of swelled up a little bit, and there was it was really, really red. And I've got a picture of that, and if I can figure out how to insert a picture, I'll do that. The uterus lining this week is finally above the belly button. And for little man, he is, the kicks, with my uterus finally being about an inch above the belly button, I know he's not as far up as I'm feeling him kick, but there's times where I feel like kicks up in my ribs. I had my hand about an inch and a half or so above where my belly button is. on my right side watching some of the people that I watch on YouTube and kept feeling kicks. Hi, baby. My vlog? What are you doing? Okay, so for this week, baby is the size of, there's numerous different ones. I use a couple different apps, and I've watched some 22-week videos, and for this week, baby is between the size of a spaghetti squash, a papaya, an ear of corn, or a coconut. So, which is, baby's about 11 inches, and my son is finally 1 pound. Very, very surreal. I thought it was going to be a while longer before I seen that 1 pound for baby. He has a layer of fine hair on his body now, which is called the lanugo. He sleeps from 12 to 14 hours a day. And he's now getting the sensories for touch, and so that he's practicing his movements and touching things, his umbilical cord, his arms, anything that he can touch, he's practicing touching because he's finally getting that sensory. The inner ear developed to where he can balance now. The pancreas is finally starting to create the hormones. His eyes are about, sorry. Okay, so, see, where was I? The pancreas, oh no, his eyes. His eyes are finally completely developed, other than the, pigment in his eyes. And I read that he was forming taste buds this week. So that's about it for baby boy. For me, this week, my symptoms have been here and there. It's not too extreme. I'm not complaining, not one bit, because this pregnancy has been a lot easier than what my girls were. But this week, my ankles have swelled a little bit. I've been doing a lot more probably than what I should be doing. I'm